Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another edition of NHL Trade Talk Now. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm here with NHLTradeTalk.com. We were only a few days away from the NHL trade deadline on Monday, April 12th, and we've got lots of news to cover, lots of stories going on in the world of professional hockey. This one specifically with the Edmonton Oilers. Ken Holland did immediate availability today. He's the general manager for the Oilers, and he was asked if he was, not interested in moving his first-round pick because the Oilers don't have a second, a third, a fifth. They're pretty shy on draft picks. So they were wondering, the media was wondering if he'd be willing to move a first round pick in this year's draft. And he said, not for a rental, but I'd be open to it for a player with term, which is a very interesting statement to make because there are a handful of players that have some term who could be available on the trade market. Ricard Raquel being one, Jake DeBrusk being another. Both would fit Edmonton's needs for a second line scoring option. But there's also an interesting topic, and we've already touched on it in a previous video, that Taylor Hall is a player who there is a lot of discussion about a trade and sign scenario out of Buffalo. So basically, he's a pending UFA. He would be a rental right now if he was not signed to an extension. But if a deal could be worked out where an extension was done with Taylor Hall prior to the trade or immediately after the trade, knowing that deal was in his back pocket, Holland might be open to something like that. And moving the first round pick is a keeper or a real big thing for Buffalo. So they want a first round pick in the Taylor Hall deal. There's a lot of talk that they're not going to get it if they go to another team. And maybe Oilers are the only team willing to give up a first. We don't know. There's no real sign here that the Oilers are a part of this trade talk with Taylor Hall or anything like that. But the fact that Holland said that he's open to moving the first round pick for a player with term kind of creates some interesting buzz and an interesting scenario there with Hall. But there could be other players that we're talking about here. And it just begs the question, has Holland had that discussion with anybody? Has he talked to another team about potentially moving that first round pick and adding a player who's got a contract? And then what does that mean for somebody like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins or pending UFAs like Tyson Barrie, other players that are going to need new deals in the future here if you add a player with term? So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. We figured the Oilers would be very, very quiet heading into Monday's deadline, but Holland's comments suggest that he might be having some conversations regarding that first round pick. So we're going to have to watch on that one. Lots of Oilers news coming up. Go to NHLTradeTalk.com to get all the updates on that. And then, of course, like and subscribe to this channel. Share our videos. We'd appreciate you helping us grow things. And we've got more videos coming. Tons coming. So like and subscribe. Hit that bell on the YouTube channel to get notified when we do a new video. We're going to have a bunch before Monday.